The trend where K-pop fans like to ship their biases, those who they prefer in the group, has caused a lot of conflict amongst the fan base. And what about the idols who are involved? Let's look into that. Oh, hello, my friends. How are you doing today? It's me, Sparta, and welcome to my channel. I've been trying to sit here and think, what was I going to do? And I'm going with my gut here. We're going to talk about the, first we have a lot of hate and threats against Felix because someone wants Felix to stay away from Hyunjin. And I want to kind of look at how does this affect these two young men in the group. Also, I want to look into where we look into they're in Stray Kids. Now we're going to go over to BTS, and we have Jimin and Taehyung both getting a lot of hate because people either want Jungkook and Taehyung or Jimin and Jungkook, and fans, they can get hostile in their comments, threatening, and argumentative completely. And this is kind of scary. So I'm going to look into these two different fan groups in the Stray Kids, BTS with Hyunjin and Felix, and then with Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook. We're going to look into these two things. I'm going to have the chapter links down below so you can get to the readings. We'll get all into this. I'm excited. I kind of want to spread some light on hope people understand that these men, they're real human people, and they have real feelings, and they have their own heart's desires, and we may not all know them. There are some things that I can't tap into, and I won't tap into. Other things I'm going to go for it, and as long as I feel if I don't feel a wall going up telling me, no, don't go this far, I'm going to take it there. Do my best for all of you. If you like these videos, please remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, comment down below, let me know what other topics that you would like to see on this channel. I would love to know, because I will do them. If you're my patron, there are more. You get a couple of videos over there a month, and you get access to my Discord server, and we talk about all sorts of things from the K-pop industry, what's going on in South Korea, true crimes that are happening, the list, it just goes on and on, and all this stuff. Celebrity talk. We talk about, BTS's new book that just came out. How many of you got it? Me. How many of you got it late? Me. How many of you got it damaged? Me. Yeah, Amazon and I, we had some issues. But I still have the book, and I started reading last night, so it's nice. I'm glad. But on that note, let's get into these readings. Before we get into it, I want to talk a little bit about each of the guys. Just did a little brief astrology to help you understand as I put down the cards. Let's get into that. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. Now, I'm going to talk, first we're going to dive right into BTS, and a lot of you already know BTS's signs if you've been around here, because we talk about it and I've covered it. We have Jimin, and he is a Libra. We do know his rising sign is Cancer, and his moon sign is Gemini. Taehyung, his sun sign is Capricorn, his moon sign is Aries. We don't know his rising because we don't know the time of birth. Now, Jungkook, he's told us, in fact, he explained the clock tattoo on his hand. It has the time of birth. So we were able to ascertain from this, I was able to get into it. He is a Leo rising, which explains so much of that chemistry, that energy that he has on stage that just draws you to him, you know? He's a Virgo sun, very hardworking, dedicated, you know, you got that. And you got, his moon is also Leo. He is just a fiery, grounded person, which not normal. All right, so there's those three young men. And then we're going to go over to Stray Kids. Now, Stray Kids, I don't know the rising sign. Now, I was kind of bugging Felix in a bubble chat the other day, talking about personality. We know we were talking about skincare. It wasn't just me. It was those in the bubble. You know, I can't see the other people, but I see. We talked about skincare, and we talked about personality traits, and you know, being an introvert, an extrovert, and we talked. You know, I mentioned about astrology, but you know, don't know the rising sign unless I have your time of birth, Felix. I don't think he knew it, but so I've tried, folks. I tried. And I still might try. But interesting things to know. But Hyunjin is a Pisces. And Pisces is water. Gosh, that's my rising sign. And his moon sign is Virgo. Now Felix, his sun sign is Virgo. And his moon sign is Aries. That's some energies there. I have a feeling that Felix also has fire as a rising sign. I get that vibe from him. And Hyunjin, I'm kind of seeing maybe Aquarius energy. Maybe. But he could have some Leo. It could be Leo. I know, weird combo, but I'm not sure. But this is for rising, that's what I'm talking about. So we know them. Stray Kids, they just released their new album, 5 Star, and they got a bunch of songs and videos. And, oh gosh, beautiful. It's just tearing me up. BTS has also been launching their book. They had the other song just came out in a video for the Festa. And Jungkook is coming out with a solo 7. And it's just a single for right now. They've been just giving a little preview kind of snippets, a couple minutes here of not much. They're just teasing us until everything gets released. Was it 23rd? It depends on where you are in the world, the 23rd, 24th. I am eager. I gotta tell you, I can't wait. So yeah, got a little chit chat about these guys. Yes, I am. You know, I'm a stay and army. Come on. Anyway, yeah, it's time to get into the whole tarot and readings. I think we're going to start out. I want to start out with BTS and look into their dynamic. And then the next chapter will be the Stray Kids with Felix and Hyunjin. And see what's going on there, you know? Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome back. I said we're going to start out with BTS's Maknae line, Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook, because there is a lot of animosity towards some of these young men, because people feel that they should be in one relationship or another, and it is not our place to make these decisions. We cannot control others. They have not given you consent to decide if they can be together or not. Have they? No. You don't have consent to control that part of their lives. That's something to think about. And I want to look at the relationship right now. The first one we're going to be looking at is Taehyung and Jimin. Let's find out what's going on with these two, because just people are trying to pit them against each other almost, you know? You know, people think Jimin should stay away from Jungkook because he's keeping him away from Taehyung. And as we said once again, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, you don't have the consent from them to do that. If they want someone to stay away from them, they can set their own boundaries and speak up for themselves, okay? Remember, these videos are for entertainment purposes, and let's get going here. Taehyung and Jimin. Whoa, okay. So, we have a couple of cards here. We have the Queen of Wands is reversed, and the Hermit reversed. Okay, interesting. With the Wands, and it's reversed. There's a little bit of jealousy and insecurity. The Hermit, though, coming up here reversed. You know, this is Virgo energy here. And it's feeling lonely and rejected, feeling isolating. I think the two of them feel... Yeah, there's just a lot... You know, it's not saying jealousy. It's more insecurity. And they're hurt. I think they try and support each other because they do feel like there'd be this rejection. Let's see what else comes out here. Okay, the Knight of Cups reversed. The Knight of Cups reversed. Just a lot of deception. I mean, not deception. It's, well, there's a deception of people thinking one should be with the other. And so they have to deceive others, kind of put on this show of not revealing how hurt they really are. And they're so disappointed. A lot of disappointment. They're disappointed in Army. They feel a betrayal. And I see that with the Three of Swords here. They've been betrayed by you guys. Well, not you particularly. If you're watching, you're probably not one of the sauce things who are threatening, but if you are, this is a message for you. You are betraying them, but they're going to come up and rise up again. You see this here with the Nine of Wands. They're rising above. It's pretty much, this is an FU. They're going to go on their own decisions, and they're being resilient. They're going to be defending themselves. There's also guarding. And a lot of boundaries. This is setting the boundaries. This is, they're trying to get that boldness to set that boundary. They're gonna be doing, it's like, they kind of want to do it gently, is what I'm seeing here. They realize they have to support each other, okay? There is definitely no animosity between the two of them, okay? I keep hearing jealousy. The jealousy is they're jealous of others because they can choose who to be with, choose to make a relationship public. They can do stuff, you know, we can do stuff and have a relationship and not be judged on it, and not worry about someone we love getting attacked because we love them. There's that jealousy of, you know, I wish I had that in my life. Okay, so let's see here. Anything else? Yeah. The two of them are going to be choosing family, and they're going to be supporting each other. They see each other. This is the Ten of Pentacles. They are family. They are brothers. And they will step up for each other. Push comes to shove. They are, yeah. One is considering retirement for a bit. Let's say retirement. I don't know. Just a step away. Maybe it's going enlistment, but not getting back into the end. I don't know. We'll see here. I'm feeling Taehyung. Got that vibe from him, but let's see here. I'm going to stop here, and then we're going to jump into the next two couple. I'm going to look at Taehyung. We already did Jimin and Taehyung. Now we're going to do Jimin and Jungkook. And, okay. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. What did I say? We're going to get into Jimin and Jungkook. Got JK and Jimin. Let's see here. Okay, I feel like I'm going to have to use two decks with this. I'm feeling drawn here. I'm going to put out 3 cards here. At least, let's see here. Tarot cards. And I think I need to bring up the Lenormand deck. Let's see here. Jimin and Jungkook. How are you guys getting along with all this animosity happening? Like 5 cards all fell out. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. All the other cards that fell out, it was like, I want to get away on vacation. Let's hurry up and get this done. I'm out. So let's see what's really... Oh yeah, Jim is also working on more music, which is real exciting. Gosh, I remember someone asking me about that, and I was like, it's not planned, but I think he might, because he felt shortchanged. Jimin felt, I had felt like, we're going on to another topic, but Jimin, everything cut off too soon when he released his album. You know, this is my face. When he released this, it did well, didn't it? Yeah. Oh my goodness. But it's like he promoted it, and it just videos came out, and then that was it. And he wanted to do more, and I think Suga has been definitely encouraging him and reaching out, and he sees what Suga can do, and it's like, you know what? I don't have to be afraid. You know, let's try this. So that's a whole other reading I just did on Jimin, and I'm not sure why that popped up, but it definitely did. All right, Jimin and Jungkook. Between these two right now. Okay, well, there's several cards here. Interesting. Okay, so first here we have the 7 of Swords. These two, man. They're being tricky. There is like, they're making plans and being very sneaky. And I don't know what these plans entail, but they are like conspiring stuff together right now is what I see here. And the Hanged Man came out here reversed. What I feel like is here is sick and tired of being a martyr. They've been stalling everything. It's like, there's a fear, but because it's a fear of sacrifice. There's something sneaky going on that they're planning, and they're trying to be. They don't want it public. Okay, exactly what it is just yet. It's not time, but they're conspiring, and there's been a lot of stalling, but they're growing impatient. There's a growing impatience. It's like, okay, we were going to be patient. We're working on something together. They definitely are. This card just flew out. The Magician. Now, the Magician, once again, it's reversed that they're putting on, what they're showing you of how they're about themselves. It's like they're trying to fool people, but they're trying, they know they need to proceed with caution. They're afraid of fans, misinterpreting things or misjudging, and, they're afraid of backlash. Okay, I really see this. They're being very sneaky. I don't know what's up with them. I mean, I just like, it's that same vibe when Jungkook came on a live, and at the very end of his one live, it was just before Jimin's, like, it was like the day before Jimin's album dropped, and he played a few notes on his guitar, okay? And he kind of just was, he had the mischievousness on him. You know what I'm talking about if you're Army and you watched it, okay? And then the next thing we know, there's a hidden song, letters, and that Jungkook sang backups for Jimin in it. And the song that he was playing on his guitar was, the few chords that he played was from that song. So yeah, it's like, you know, I'm sneaky, I know something, and I'm gonna gotta give you a little peek, but you can't really know for sure yet until it really comes out. And I feel this energy with them again. It's like, these two are like little partners in crime right now. It's like, oh, Big Daddy Jin is gone. Sugar's gonna let us get away with stuff. That's what I really feel like. I think Harem's like, I'm so focused on all this other stuff. Y'all, just don't get into too much trouble. And that's the vibe energy I am getting. Taehyung is focusing on getting stuff done. There's this, I've got to get this done. I want to start my life. I want a family. And so he's also, you know, it's like, I think he's also thinking of getting into acting. Ooh, he would be good, wouldn't he? Okay, so we got all these, sorry, I'm being, you know, when the messages come forward and I'm seeing it in spirit, is my guide spirit, tell me, I'm blurting out. And so it feels like, if you're feeling like I'm getting off on a tangent, it's just, I keep getting images and all this, and I'm trying to share. But back to Jimin and Jungkook and these two little mischievous ones, and they're adorable. Their energy right now is, it's cute. I find this mischievousness very adorable. Okay, so I am following the Letterman deck, and I'm like, oh shit, because card 10 popped up, and 10 is the scythe. Okay. Oh, I got a pain. This is the Queen of Spades. This is, the Jack of Diamonds. This is something, making big changes, quick decisions, harvesting, cutting stuff down. So there, you know, here they're being impatient. It's a lot of impatience. They're, you know, you take the side and you're swishing through, and it's almost like they're making their own pathway. They're really getting antsy. There's an antsy energy here. 5, this tree here. This usually talks about health and longevity. It's the 7 of Hearts. It's a tree. It's a karma. It's a karmic connection. These two got a very karmic connection. Um, it's like from a past life. Okay, they've known each other in the past, and it's coming up again, and it's like they're still working through differences. It's yeah, there there's deep roots for these two. And I think at the same time that has caused just this clashing at times, and disagreements and jealousy. But it's all from this, they really do have a connection, and they're very, this is the card 30, and you see the lilies. This is just the King of Spades. This is peace. But we're talking, this is, once again, we're dealing with family and stuff older. There's an older brother figure who is looking out for them. And trying to maintain the peace and calm, and instilling them this patience that they need, is what I'm seeing here. Okay? So there's Jungkook and Jimin. Now we're going to get into Taehyung and Jungkook. This should be interesting. Okay, we're getting to the relationship. What's going on between Taehyung and Jungkook? We got V and JK with dudes. What's going on here? Whoa, my cards are sliding out of my hands, aren't they? They're getting a little slippery here. Okay, let's... These two both have earth energy. They both are earth signs, the Capricorn and the Virgo. Now, I'm a Taurus and my wife is Capricorn, and I could tell you, when you got these kind of roots relationship, it can be a great relationship because you understand different priorities, things, but at the same time, it's funny. It's fun. It's a fun dynamic, and I'm sure with the hard working of a Virgo and the Capricorn who has these expectations on people, this is a fun. There's so much mischievousness here with these two, and just a love of it's a brotherly, it's a mad respect. They're looking at each other going, we're too young. Look what we've done in 10 years. And the 3 years, look what we have accomplished. And so there's a genuine, mad respect. They just really, a massive respect between these two, and protective. They, yeah, but they have different priorities right now. Here's the Three of Pentacles, and it's reversed. Now, when I say there's different priorities, what I'm talking about is, when you see the Three of Pentacles, and it's about teamwork and working together. But right now, there's this, I think Jungkook kind of feels like Taehyung is they have two different priorities right now. And the priorities are not clicking. And so there's this kind of like, okay, we both see things differently right now. But because of this respect and the foundation of this respect, it's like it's not going to pull them away. No. But they're recognizing that, you know, we used to be a solid group, but we aren't anymore. There was the 7 of us, and right now the 7 of us are kind of all split up, and we all are growing up, and we're getting different passions in life. Okay? It's like, and they're learning how to respect each other's and still be that strong, mighty 7. Okay? And it's like we always have this foundation of BTS. We always have this foundation. What we went through together, that pain and the crying and the anger and the frustration and the rejection that they have suffered, it connected them. And that's why there's such a mighty force. And even if they take an extended leave and do their own things, I know they could just come back and it just like nothing ever, there was no time, because they have this connection, this vibe, this energy that is so powerful. Okay, so let's see here. But there's this learning to respect each other's differences. Like Jungkook likes to go on live, and V wants to do that, but he doesn't feel as comfortable alone doing it. And so he just gets into the feed and starts commenting on ARMY's comments. He's answering, he's responding. That's his way. So they have 2 different ways to connect with ARMY. And it's not like one's better than the other person's doing better. It's just one has a different way of doing it. And, you know, V was trying, you know, Jungkook, I could see Jungkook trying to pull V to come out more, have more, but there's more of a silent strength that V has. And he had, you know, he doesn't feel as comfortable just to sit there and letting people watch him doing nothing, but maybe watching TV together, you know, sleeping is what, you know, Jungkook likes to do. But V's not like that. And I think at first it kind of shook him, like, how can you be doing this? This Knight of Cups keeps popping the fuck up. And it's reversed. So there's like, they both are perfectionists. And they don't want people. V's like wanting to be very deceptive. And once again, I'm seeing this trying to hide things in his life. It's like a slow build up that he's trying to build up to revealing things. I'm not, and I see Jungkook going, man, I don't have your patience. But they're V is working on something, and I think Jungkook is too. I don't know whose album's going to come out first, though. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Let's see here. What is the dynamic between these two right now? There's a hermit. Okay. They both just are feeling very lonely and isolated and missing. They are missing, you know, Jin and J-Hope a lot, okay? And the loneliness is hitting harder. Jungkook is trying to adjust to not living with all these, he's still like being on his own. And Taehyung, and so I think it's when they do get together and hang out and do have time for one another, it's special, you know. And they're both just realizing that they have very, very the inner strength. And what the fans have been doing has, it feels like the fans were trying to tear them apart. You look at this card here, and it feels like they can't tell the fans if they're really in a relationship. They have to lie because the hate. But they're finding the strength in themselves, and I think just encouraging one another to ignore, to look past the hate, which is so hard to do. I think, yeah, they worry about each other, you know. That's definitely, what is this? So the Ten of Wands is reversed. That's interesting because that just like feels like this whole they're really stressed and exhausted. The whole situation is just burning them out. It's putting pressure on each other. And it's like, if we hang out together, people are going to think, and it's going to put hate over here on Jimin. But if one of us just hangs out with Jimin, it's going to put hate over on the other. And it's almost like, well, do the three of us make it a stand together? You know, if we all three are hanging out, are people going to be like, oh, okay, you know? They want everyone to know that the three of them are close. The three of them are brothers. And they are burnt out, stressed out because of what's going on. And the Four of Swords, this is, once again, this is dealing with having been so stressed and living in so much fear that it's a time, their relationship is, their friendship is helping them like find peace of mind. They're able to talk about what's happening and relate to one another. There's this hope of restoration on themselves. There's this inner healing going on here. Wanting to retreat. There's the flight and run is still there. It's like, how can I trust people? And once again, here with them too, the Hangman appeared upside down, and that's finding the inner strength to be themselves, to it's facing that fear, realizing that they've been stalling things in their lives, stalling growing up, showing themselves as an adult, as men, and it's a time for them to, show the world that who we are. We're two independent individuals, and we support one another. So yeah, I've done Jimin and Taehyung, Jimin and Jungkook, Taehyung and Jungkook, but Taehyung's already been with Jimin, so Jimin and Taehyung. Okay, I've covered them all. Just making sure. Now we're going to get into the Stray Kids, and we're going to look into Felix and Hyunjin, and let's see how they're dealing with What's going on there? Okay, we're gonna get into the whole Hyunjin Felix. Folks, these two, how are they handling this relationship? You know, I'm just gonna use this deck, but I'm feeling drawn. Nope, do this other deck. Maybe I'll pull a few cards from the other one, but we'll just Felix Hyunjin. What is going on between the two of you? Okay, so there's the moon, and then the Four of Pentacles is reversed. Okay. The moon here, this is a water sign, water energy. This is Pisces. This is Hyunjin. Which he's popping up here. And this is, sometimes it's mysteriousness or illusion or following your intuition. The Four of Pentacles pops up here reversed. He is upset about controlling behaviors. That's what for, and it's not Felix trying to control him. Okay? My throat's a little scratchy. That's some coffee. I've got water, coffee, water, coffee. I go back and forth between the two all day long. And also peach Snapple tea. That is one of my, I love, and if I have tea, normally it has to have no sugar, no cream, just tea. Iced tea. I don't like it sweet. But if it's the Snapple peach iced tea, then I will drink less. It just tastes like I'm biting into a peach, but that's a whole, let's get back into this here. Oh my gosh. What is going on with these two? Okay. Felix, my poor guy. Felix. Let's see here. And Hyunjin. Okay. This Knight of Cups reverse keeps, I mean, popping up. Once again, okay. This is all about disappointment. Very much disappointment. Okay, I just felt this energy, and I will tell you exactly. Heartbreak, sorrow, unappreciated. This cry, this breakdown of, I give so much, and I've worked so hard to make your fans happy. Why are you trying to take away my happiness? Why are you threatening someone I care about who is a member of Stray Kids? You know, we are, you know, it's like, how can you do this to me? It's, yeah. He feels really betrayed. Like, why should I keep giving myself to you guys and coming and put myself out here for you guys? You know, if it's just gonna bring more animosity and hurt and judgment. And at the same time, he's like, but I appreciate those who stand up for me. And that's why I keep going, and I'm going to keep going. But I'm not doing it for those who are trying to hurt me or hurt those others here in Stray Kids. They're my family, you know. Definitely. This is a running theme with all this going on here, and I'm not surprised. Here is the Four of Swords reversed. I mean, upright. Not reversed, but Four of Swords. Four of Swords. This is feeling very overwhelmed and just wanting to retreat. It's time for recovery. For both Felix and Hyunjin, it's Like, you know, they've been wanting to, it's like, I want to hide, I want to hide, I want to just, but it's like they're needing to recover. They're getting help. Mental health is something that they both are working on, I see. And they're just very supportive of one another that way. They feel like people want to tear apart their family. When the fight with the 10 of Cups, this is, and it's reversed. This is what they're feeling like. It's that they're trying to break their family, just to make, you know, take away, you know, cause strife and just crush their dreams of happiness. And with the 2 of Wands here, it's like, okay, I've got to make a choice. I'm going to make a choice. And the 2 of them, they are working together. They see each other as equal partners. Both talented, both equally talented. And, you know, they are making decisions on how to show all this. They want to stay their course. Huh, interesting. Okay, folks. Well, there you have it. I am losing my voice from talking so much. I did a lot of readings just now. I do hope this video, you guys enjoy it. I hope that this kind of gives you an insight into these 5 young men from 2 different K-pop groups, both dealing with very similar situations and having very similar feelings about it. And, you know, these 5, they have a lot more in common than they probably realize. And I think they would, all 5 of them could be really good friends. I would see, you know, Taehyung will be the shy, hesitant one, but I really see definitely Jimin and Jungkook and Felix and Hyunjin, the 4 of them, like, they would do, if they did a collab, and oh, Taehyung should be there too, it would be a fucking amazing, you know? You know it. You know it. You got Hyunjin, who's an amazing dancer, with Jimin, and I think, wow. Okay, that's just in my own little dreams. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me and watching these videos. Share these videos with your friends. Hit that like button. Or dislike if your little heart so desires. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. It always just intrigues me and fascinates me when I see your answers and see what you see in these readings and what your feelings are on the situation and, you know, on these relationships and what's going on between fans and K-pop idols. Very interesting. You know, I've been seeing celebrities have been getting things thrown at them on the stage, and we've been seeing, you know, that's not just, you know, it's not just K-pop, but it's happened to artists from internationally, and it's got to stop, folks. We've got to be more respectful. They're giving us their gift, and music is an amazing gift. And music is something so many of us can relate to, and it adds such beautiful color to our lives. So let's be more respectful, I think. And with that, folks, remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I love you. I'll see you all around next time.